At least today I can say it's not that bad. It's not that bad like the other time in this specific area where I am. But it's still raining heavy. Still raining heavy. Many people have taken initiatives to create drainage systems, to upgrade their drainage systems, and that is why there is quite less water, but it's still flooding in many places. So this is the current situation I am. Uh, at least this street is dry, not like last time. Last time it was really bad. Even this place was just a river. It was just a river. It was full to the other side where these cars are. They are here because on the other side, where they are supposed to park, it is there's a lot of water, yes, but it's not that a lot of water because of improved drainage systems. Yeah, that is the current update in the place where I am currently. Let me walk and see the other places how they really are. Let's explore, see how these other places are, then we can be able to understand what is really happening. But this place was bad the last time. It was really bad the last time I was here. I know on the other side of this Mabati, there is a drainage system which was created. That is why this road here where I'm walking is dry. But from the other side where I came from, it is still wet. You have to step in the water for you to enter into the houses, and some houses have flooded inside. But here out in the streets, somehow there are good drainage systems which were created. Let me see at this gate if we can really pass in peace, or we will have to pass in the water again due to the conditions that are here. And friends, these conditions are not good, they are not hygienic, but it is an emergency, so we'll all have to endure somehow. I don't know if it's an emergency or maybe it's an emergency. I can't say it's not an emergency. It is always like this all the time. It is always like this, again, again, again. Look at this. Look at this. There's no shortcut here. You just have to pass in the water or try avoiding it, but you can't. If you have shoes, you have to remove it. And this particular thing, this is a sewer line which has spilled. It is spilling in the water, and that is why I'm saying it is very dangerous. It is very dangerous. It's not hygienic. The last time it flooded like this, they had to, the estates around which had flooded, they had to put, I don't know, it's chlorine in water. They had to put a disinfect. I don't know. I can't call it a disinfectant or a medicine, something in water, because the water was polluted and contaminated. We're on the road. Let's explore these businesses right here. See how people will be doing this today. I guess they'll be selling on water. They always do, by the way. They always do. They sit there and then you come near here where I've stood, and they sell you. They don't have anything to do. Mzuri. They just have to cell inside the water, because in this place man shall live by bread alone. I think so. Bread is important, but not bread alone though, but bread, we can all agree bread is important. So they always sell in that water. They just sit there in the water and wait for customers, because a person has to do what a person has to do. So this is the condition right here. Yesterday it really rained cat and dogs. It rained stones. It rained so heavy, and that is why there is this a lot of water. So this all this water is coming from that estate. And guys, I updated you last time. It had flooded in the estate. This is a river. This is a river, and I'll show you where it is supposed to go. I'll show you where it's supposed to go. So part of it is passing through the estate, and through the estate, that is why the cars are outside. So all of this had stuck into the estate. That is why the cars were drowning. So this is a river. It is heading to a dam, which I'll show you in a moment's time. So let's just walk and see. Let me show you part of it before I proceed. So at least this drainage system was expanded. Let's say it was expanded. That is why this road, at least it is somehow not better, but passable. All this water was passing through this road. So it is just a river flood, a flooded river, yes, but at least they tried to expand the drainage systems. That is why we are having these piles of soil around here. Yeah, these piles of soil. This is because they expanded the drainage system, and that is why we have some freeway here to pass, actually. But it was not this way last time. I can say people tried to do the band aid. It's called the band aid solution, at least to try to salvage the situation around here. And that is why it is quite working. It's not that worse, I can say, because of this quick salvage of the situation. So they expanded the drainage systems uh, because they had clogged. This place stays so much without rain. So, and you realize when it's raining, the roof doesn't require fixing. But when it's raining, it's too late to fix the roof. So that this is the situation early in the morning after raining heavy. So many of these drainage systems had clogged, and nobody cares because it is not raining, they are not being used. But once it rains, it really floods. It really floods until you realize you have to do your duty. It is early in the morning, it is 6 in the morning. Yeah, at least this is not bad. This is not bad right here. Not bad, not bad. At least it has worked. They have unclogged the systems, these systems. Let me take you through. Let me walk around for a little bit, give you an update. Friends, some of the roads which are made using, I don't know what I'll call it. Here they call it maram. So when this one was put maram, that is why there is no mud. At least you can pass here with your car peacefully without getting stuck, because the natural soil of this place, it is clay. So with the clay you will get stuck, or your car will just swerve and it will be impossible for you. So this is, I can say it is, at least if I compare it with the condition of around here, I can say it is somehow, at least. It is not the best. It is not better, but it is, I can say it is good. Somehow you can pass here with your car, you can pass here with your motorcycle. Nothing bad, nothing bad at all, at all, at all. But water have entered people's houses in some places. There is somewhere where you can, no matter what you do, it just rains on you because it is raining. Yeah, no matter what you do, it rains on you. No matter what you do, it just floods into your house. So there's nothing you can really do, apparently. There are some places like that. But exactly here where I am, this road was bad. It was flooded the last time I passed through these sites. But right now it is the improvements, the local improvements which people have tried to do. They've salvaged the situation somehow. Not the best, but we gotta do what we have to do. We just have to do what we have to do for life to be lived, because life is for the living. Yeah, so this is a long road, and that is why I'm talking to you, my friends. We're having a little conversation. So most of these places, they normally flood because of the soil, the type of the soil. It is clay in nature. So you find out that, I don't know, is it water capillarity or the drainage of the soil is poor, and that is why it happens to be like that. I'm trying to go the other side, see if I can reach there. Let me see if I can find a road to go exactly where I want to go, or I will have to take a detour back to where I am from. So these are farms, they are vegetable farms. Yeah, these are vegetable farms. That is why they are not built. People plant here vegetables for the sake of our stomachs here in the city. Yeah, so these vegetable farms, they don't have maram, they have clay soil. They have clay soil. And most of the time, these farms flood to the brims. But I think this time, it is still the same story. This is where that water, the one I was talking about, is passing. The one I've shown you the other side. This is where it has to pass. And those reeds, all those reeds down there, uh, all those reeds down there, that is supposed to be a river. From that side to down there, it is supposed to be a river. That is the one that is coming through. All this water has passed through the estates. The estate I showed you on the other side, and it's supposed to go to a dam down there. So this is the current update of the flooding situation and the heavy rains that are around. There's a lot of water, and there is a lot of fish inside here, because if I can say, it is just flooding water. So you cannot have fish in one day. That's why I'm saying it is always a river. People usually fish in that stream. It is coming from all up. It is coming from up there. So let's walk. Let's walk. Let's take a walk a little bit. Then we can continue. We can continue with our today activity. But for now, I just have to give you an update. Show you I can't pass there. That is why I'm taking a detour back into the road. We continue moving and moving. So I've not worn real shoes. I've worn some Crocs. They call it Crocs or open shoes or sandals. So that when I reach where there is water, I just pass through. I just enter in and pass through. I don't want something which I'll be worried about wearing it. It will get wet. It will do what? I don't want restrictions. That is why I have done that. That is exactly why I've done that. So let me go through. I had promised to take you to the dam. Yeah, and that is exactly what I will do. Then I will go to another place which is a slum. See how people are surviving inside there. It's a slum. I don't know, it's a slum. It's a small place. A small place where there are no drainage system apparently. And even the local drainage system, it can't because of the topography of the place. So here, I'm sorry to myself, but I'll just have to pass inside the water with my fellow motorbike friends. Here we go. The water is cold, but it is good for waking me up so that I can be alert. Many days, people used to put their feet in water so that they cannot sleep while they search the key to life, which is called education. Education, the key to life. I don't know if it's still the key or things changed, but uh, it is. I believe it is. It is. It was. Was it? Or it is? Is it still the key to life? But I believe it is. It is an argument. I don't know which side will win because I'm in both sides of the debate, trying to see, is education really the key to life? But nowadays, education is the key to life. That is why I can speak in English. That is why I can understand a foreign language. But people who are not educated, they still understand. They can still understand. That is a human ability that was put. But a language, to learn a language, we needed to be taught. But is learning a language really education? I don't know. Maybe you can tell me down there in the comments below. Let me see what you think about this argument I'm having in my head, because both sides of the debate, they want to win. Because most of uh, long ago here in my country, the people, a lot of people were not schooled, and for you to survive, for you to get a job, for you to get your daily livelihood, you had to you had to have some papers so that you be valuable to your masters. You needed to have some papers, and that is why many parents advocated for their children to take that, because there was scarcity of people speaking in English. This my English could get me a very good job. Even if it's crooked, it could get me a very good job. But right now, the current situation, this my English can lead me to sleep very hungry if I don't use my brain. Yeah, that is what actually happens around here. So your English cannot bail you out. It's not enough, but it used to be everything. It is really strange how the world operates nowadays. It is really strange. I'm still working. Yeah, so nowadays, even if you are schooled, schooling cannot get you that job. It cannot get you that job as it was there So they came and said it is connections. Yeah, let me cut that story. There is this is still that side. This is what I'm showing you. These reeds, all these reeds have to be removed, and all this is supposed to be a river. It is supposed to be a river, and it's flooded actually. It's flooded. That is why it has gone into the vegetable farms. Into the vegetable farms. And here I'm very near to this stream. This is the one which was passing through the estate. So here I'm very near. So that those are some of the plantations which are floating. They've been uprooted from the other side. And this is the current situation, friends. Since the other day I promised I will take you through. I will walk with you and show and give you updates just like this on the current situation right here. As I give you my debates, the debates I'm having in my head, and things which I think through, I don't know if they make sense or they don't. I don't know if they matter or they don't, but we will just get to know. This is a stream, actually. So I hear people saying, uh, if you see water that is going slow, it is really dangerous. It can really carry you away. It can really carry you away. So this is a stream. This is the one that was coming through the estate. But apparently the houses are there. So it has to pass through the houses and flood inside people's houses and enter car engines, try drive them down to the garage. So that is what happens. This water is a really good driver of engines. It drives cars down. No ignition, nothing. It makes you friends with the mechanic if you have a car. Yeah, it is dangerous. It is really dangerous, I can say. So here it has gained momentum and it is going very hard. It is going very fast. It is going very fast. So here you can easily get drowned. We are approaching a dam. We are approaching a dam where it is going to be stored there. It is going to take camp there. So here is the water. Let me give you a good view of it. Give you a good view of it. Should I take you? Where should I go first? Let us explore this estate first. See how people are surviving on the other side. Yes, yes. So let's see how people are getting on with their lives the other side. Here, there is no shortcuts. Here, there are no shortcuts. You just have to follow the process or else you regret. So you just have to walk. Part of this water, there are no drainage systems. It is passing through the farm. Ouch! And that is why I am passing in it. It is not like the one in the stream. It could have carried me, but this one, it has flooded into the road. Let me go this estate, see what is happening there. See if it is habitable. See if it is habitable. Yeah, so this is a drainage system which was created. I think it's doing good. But here it is passing through the farms, the vegetable farms, because it wants to really get into the dam. Yeah, so let us take a walk. Let's go see how this other side is. Yes, how this other side is. this was my home for so many days. I resided here many days ago. Yeah, I woke up here, I slept here, and things were good. Yeah, bora uhai. If you can breathe, if you can walk, if you can talk, I think that's enough. This is overspeeding in this topography. He can really get what he deserves, which is falling by his head. That is what motorbike people get most of the time. They get paid when they get careless. So guys, this is so friends, this is the situation here. Yeah, so that person, he'll just try jumping, he'll hop, he might want to fly. I won't go inside so much because it is really bad. I'm walking inside the water. Let me go this other side. Let me try this other road. See how things are here. Yes, let me see how things really are on this side. Let me see how things are on this side of the town, this side of the city. So this is the situation around here. Uh, yeah, these people are in a very big problem. There are no drainage systems. Even local drainage systems cannot do on this side. This is why I was saying the land is leveled, the resources are too low. Even the manpower itself, yeah, there is some sort of manpower, there is initiative. They can lack in initiative, manpower, or resources. We don't know what is the problem, but this is the situation. Their shops are flooded. They can't really do anything about it because of that. Those reeds. Solo mambo. Uko fiti? Uko fiti? Yeah, man. Eh. Eh. Wa. Oh. Oh. Wa. Hapo sasa. So hapa hivi hakuna penye msee anaweza ingia kwa nyumba. So na nyumba si zimeingia maji. Sasa watu wamelala wapi leo? Kwa varanda hapa hivi. Oh. We. Hey, kupate na unalala chini. Ni ngori sana. Eh. Oh. Hii ni tricky. Hii sasa huwezi chukua nguo, huwezi fika huko. Mm. Unaweza pasua hapo sasa. Sasa wacha, hii ni tricky. Hii si rahisi. Mm. Kila siku. Hey, so ile imetoka huko hivyo kwa stream yote. Hii ni noma, hii ni noma solo. Hii ni noma. So this is my friend and his house is on the other side. He's waiting for the water to cease, for the water levels to drop so that he can go take his clothes to go to church because all those houses are flooded. There's no way through. Those are shops and those are people's houses. They're flooded inside, so there is no way through. So he's waiting for the water levels to go down so that he can get his clothes. He wants to go to church really because today is on a Sunday and people have to go say thank you and worship their creator. So I don't know if it is Sunday in your country. I it's Sunday or it's at night right now. But here we are on Sunday. The water is delaying my friends from going to church. Same situation right here. And things are really bad. Things are really bad on this side. So this side people's houses are flooded because it is really hard. It is really hard. So I don't know who can salvage that situation apparently. I don't know who can. But it is near the flooded reeds, the one I showed you when I was beginning the walk. Yeah, it is near there. So this is the situation around here, around this place where I promised to take you through. So my friend there he really wants to go. He has slept outside there with other people on that floor, that veranda, because their houses are flooded inside. They can't get in, even if they try. So if you're out there and you've ever slept outside, you can really understand the situation. I used to say I understood, but I didn't understand until I slept outside for some days. And sleeping outside is not a good thing because you'll be begging for sleep from yourself. Your eyes will not close. You'll try and it will not work out. So you will just sleep by God's mercies. Yeah, that is when you can sleep. But early in the morning, you will wish you were in the house, but you'll find yourself outside. So sleeping outside is not a good thing. Uh, it is not something you can desire as a person. It is not.